So, putting all of these different things in your more about you section, I think is the first thing that most people are not taking advantage of. Now, the more about you section is something I think a lot of people miss out on. And some people might just share a little bit of information, but I like to share like real in depth information here about what I do for work, my work experience, my family. I've got a wife, I've got a daughter, their ages, when we got married, my dog, all kinds of personal information, my personal values, and how I like to make decisions because all of these things are going to get taken into account when it responds to you. So instead of me having to say, I'm planning a family vacation this weekend, and then give it extra context when it goes and searches for ideas for that weekend, I could literally just say, hey, look for fun things to do for my family this weekend in this city. And it already takes into account that I have a toddler or other things that we like to do. And so if you just add these things in, it really starts to help. The other thing is when you talk about personal values in your more about you section, then when you ask for advice on, I'm dealing with this, or I'm hiring this person, or I'm working through a particular problem, it's not just going to give you advice that's generic for everybody. It's actually going to take into account, that I don't like to use debt, or different types of ways that you implement your values into the way that you filter the decisions that you make. So putting all of these different things in your more about you section, I think is the first thing that most people are not taking advantage of. That's really going to help you.